Good morning, 6th grade explorers. It's time to start adding color to our neurographic artwork. So in your folders, you have a paintbrush, you have a paper towel, you have a plastic sheet, and of course your artwork. You also need a pack of markers and about a half a cup of water per 2 students. We're going to start by taking our paintbrush and rinsing it out and drying it off. This way we make sure that there's no paint color left from the previous artist. Now, we're going to take our markers and you're going to choose some colors that you would like to paint with, and you're going to use that marker and color on the plastic sheet. As you can see, the marker doesn't stick to the plastic sheet, but no worries, we're going to turn that marker into paint. We're going to take our paintbrush, dip it into the water, tap it off just a little bit, and we're going to choose a color. So I'm going to choose red. And as you can see, as I start adding some of that water to that red marker, it starts to turn into paint. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to paint with that red paint. I'm going to fill in one of the spaces that doesn't have a Zentangle. Now, I like it. It looks pretty good, but I can add to it. I could add more paint on one side if I want. I could add another color if I want. I'm going to add orange. So I'm going to rinse my brush, pick up a little bit of orange, come over and ooh la la, I like it. Then in this section, I might start with orange since I already have orange on my brush and move on to another color. So the colors that are going to mix best together are going to be the ones next door to each other on the color wheel. As you know, we started with the color wheel. You should have one in your folder to go by. So you're going to paint as many as you can today. We're going to try and fill up our whole sheet anywhere that there's no Zentangles. If you run out of spaces, you can start where there are Zentangles, which is what I will finish off next week. Speaking of finishing, when it's time to clean up today, you are going to rinse your brush, dry it off on your paper towel. Your brushes are going to go back in your folders. You're going to dip your paper towel, or a piece of it, not a lot, into your water. Get it a little bit wet. Move your artwork out of the way so you don't make a mess. And wash off with that wet paper towel. Wash off your plastic sheet. And it makes a big old mess, but that's okay. It'll only be there for a minute. Now with the dry paper towel, we're going to flip that over and we're going to dry it up. And we're going to clean up that sheet so that it's completely dry and can also go back in our folder. So in your folder, you're going to place your artwork, your plastic sheet, and your dry paintbrush back in your folder. You're going to put the markers back in their box. The markers and the folders go to your substitute. Someone needs to empty your water from your cup into the sink and put the cup next to the sink. And you should be all cleaned up. Have a great week. See you next week. Bye.